Alright, I'm doing a video on how to path without mobility in a pop-up cup setting where you've got very limited mats, under 1500 most of the time for in-game situations, and how you can still get good placement points based off just being passive, and then obviously choosing where to pick your fights. So in this clip we only have a jump pad that we got earlier from a crate, so we're trying to pre-plan our jump pad, although we get kind of scuffed because when we use our jump pad we end up getting blocked off and we don't get very far with it. Obviously, if you do have mobility items like Rift to Go, you want to try to be using those at intelligent time where you want to be using those at an intelligent time where you get good usage for them. You don't just wasting them mid game, or you don't just wasting them pushing a kill. So this is what happens here. I jump pad, get really super scuffed, land on this build, and I try getting down to my teammate. I get on a similar level with my teammate, although I'm not quite with him, which is a bad play by me. So right here, my teammate ends up going to the right further than me. He's just pathing in like this normally. I catch a guy coming out in front of him here. So I cover my teammate, kill the guy underneath him. My teammate gets pressured by a different guy. I'm trying to rotate through the block just so I've got my angles covered by the build of the block. I counter pressure the people who were shooting at my teammate. I get pressured myself, and my teammate gets sniped. I couldn't like. Alright. Right here I need to drink minis. I got tagged by the guys peanut spraying me from above. Obviously if you're going to drink minis and a rotate, everybody's got deagles, you need to be in a brick build or a metal build, not wood. So I drink one mini, edit down. Editing downwards obviously is important. Right here, this is important. All of these builds aren't mine. I don't want to go underneath them, and I also don't want to drop down to the very bottom level because that's going to be the most packed level, right? So I see this place has just got a stair here. I'm gonna path towards this box. It's slightly to the left of zone, but it allows me to get another heal off. So I get in, cover myself well, drink a mini. Right here I get psychoed by a guy, which puts me in a pretty awful spot as he constantly pressures me and he's the deagle. This is an important decision here as well. Running into Storm to get away from this guy rather than running in between him and somebody else. So me running into Storm around allows me to get in a spot where this guy's at a certain angle for me. Right now the guy who's psychoing me, he gets pressured, which allows me to get a free rotate here. Another important thing is, how can I get demonstration right? Here the Storm is going straight north. So this way across here. If you saw the cease and elevate video that Barl did, how elevate paths is to save mats he goes on edge storm, so he just builds a floor here, floor underneath here, and a wall which allows him to sort of create a box like this with the storm on this side, which saves him what 33% 25% mats of his mats, as he doesn't have to cover his storm side. Whereas if you'd be in middle if you'd be in the middle of the storm, you'd have to be covering all your angles, possibly even like double layering your stuff. Right here, this is important as well. This is a really good path, so I'm covering my top and my side. Nobody can shoot me because that's where the storm is holding, and this allows me to save a lot of mats. I had very limited amount of mats, and I kind of get forced here into, with 100 mats left, to aggress people. I get a kill with minigun. Minigun is super good, you should be running it if you ever find it. I path more into zone, and I get put in a kind of bad spot where I path more. So right here I've basically done everything I can. I damaged one player, and these guys execute a really good 2v1 against me. I'm left with 4 builds. One comes at me from the front. This is the guy I'm main focusing on. The other one heavy snipes from above, and I'll just roll it. One heavy snipes me straight from above, and they 2v1 me really well. But basically, I was able to get, without any mobility, and also pretty much solo for the majority of the rest of the people in the lobby, I was able to avoid fights and save mats and allow myself to build into zone without taking that much damage. I think I only took a couple of storm ticks where I got caught up in storm after getting psychoed.